Today's event is part of the 75th year commemoration of CP1, the physics experiment that ushered in the atomic age. For good or ill, it had immense ramifications, not only for science and medicine, but more profoundly for all of society. It unalterably changed how we think of our fragile existence on this planet and our power to transform our future. How does one try to bring all of this into focus? Not to celebrate, but to commemorate this achievement. More than any other area, the arts can attempt to capture the effect that this experiment had on the human soul. For this reason, the CP1 program committee approached the renowned composer Augusta Read Thomas, and today we will hear the world premiere performance of her commissioned composition, Plea for Peace. Augusta Read Thomas is the university professor of composition in the music department and founder and director of Center for Contemporary Composition at the University of Chicago. As a music critic, Edward Reichel has written, quote, "Augusta Read Thomas is without question one of the best and most important composers that this country has today," unquote. The New Yorker called her a true virtuoso composer. Before beginning the University of Chicago faculty in 2011, Professor Thomas was, for 10 years, the lead composer in residence for Pierre Boulez and Daniel Barenboim at the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. Her main awards include recognition from the Siemens Foundation, the Guggenheim Memorial Foundation, and National Endowment for the Arts. Her double concerto, Astral Canticle, was one of two finalists for the 2007 Pulitzer Prize in Music, and The Colors of Love, CD by Chanticleer, which features two of her compositions, won a Grammy Award. She is a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences and the American Academy of Arts and Letters. About Plea for Peace, Professor Thomas stated, quote, "The history of civilization is written in art. We look back at what the artist made, what the artist felt they had to say. I started reading poems, ancient poems, modern poems, poems to do with Hiroshima, trying to look for exactly the right words to set. As I developed the piece, little by little, it occurred to me that I just draw vocalists, which is where a soprano just hums or sings, just coming straight out of her heart and soul. And I think when one is thinking of a plea for peace, it cuts the deepest level. It has to come from the deep place," unquote. Plea for Peace has a duration of 6 minutes. Professor Thomas will join the musicians on stage immediately after this world premiere. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce 4 members of the Chicago Symphony Orchestra: Yuan-Ching Yu and Ni Mei, violins, Wei-Ming Wang, viola, Ken Olson, cello, and soprano Jessica Aszodi.